Alright guys, doing a figure review here. For the first time in a very long time. I've been very busy with school and work, so yeah. But I'm doing some reviews now. And for my first set of reviews, I'm doing Vegeta. My 2 Vegeta bootlegs, because I got these in a set and it came with 2 Vegeta figures. And I'm going to start off with and they came with boxes too. I was going to put them back in their boxes, but see, I don't know why I've been trying to do this review, but just distractions have come up and they've been interrupted, so I'm just getting lazy here and don't want to put it back in its box. But here's what his box looks like, just like the Dragonball Kai figure boxes, but bootleg. So I'm going to start off with this Vegeta right here. Well, they're both the same Vegeta, but well, kind of. I kind of did some custom work to the one of my Vegeta figures, because I like having a Majin Saga Vegeta, so I kind of customized him to have Majin armor, which I'll show you after I show you what he first looked like. As this is what they came as an Ultimate Figure Series bootleg, and he's kind of like a dark navy blue, which I really like. I like it better that way than the brighter blue of the real Ultimate Figure Series. Now, let me get him standing real quick. Show that he can stand on his own. There, he can stand on his own. And he came with some accessories: an extra Super Saiyan head, or not an extra head, but a Super Saiyan head, and an extra pair of hands. These are both left hands. An extra pair of hands. This is a right and a left hand. Sorry camera. An extra right and left hand. And they're open for like key blasts and stuff like that. And since I got 2 Vegetas, they each came with different armor pieces. One with a big armor piece, which I like, but it just limits articulation, which I'll show when I put it on. And this little Cell Saga armor piece, which doesn't limit articulation in the arms too much, because no shoulder pads. And let's do articulation without the armor, and then I'll show you what it is with the armor. Except for the legs, because the legs don't get limited. Legs move up like this, and out. They also rotate right here at the upper hip, and bend at the knee slightly. It also rotates, also rotates right here at the top of the boot. And his boot also bends like this, so you can have him go like this, and can bend pointing the toe like he's going to kick someone. And it also has a swivel right here, so it can bend inward like this, so you can have his legs spread out kind of like that, or bends outward so you can have him dodging something. Taking it off camera for a second to put on his armor. Or, no, I still gotta do armor articulation. He also rotates at the hip, or upper chest. His hip doesn't really move very well. And he also kind of like rocks back and forth, not very much. Yeah, I didn't know if you saw it, because I was looking at my figure, not the screen. And his arm bends up at the elbow very nicely. Not as much as a double joint, but more than 90. Bends at the elbow. Straightens out. Rotates at the glove, at the wrist. Wish it bent outward so you could have his hand kind of going like this, but you can't. With the open hands, it's kind of just straight, but oh well. It also rotates up here at the shoulder, or bicep, I guess, and it also extends outward via a white mechanism, which I cannot describe. It's weird. I like it though. It's not as good as ball joint, but it's effective. And it can also like point forward, so it can rotate like this. That's his arm articulation. Same on both sides. His head is on a ball joint, so it can do 360 and kind of rock back and forth, swivel around all you want. So I'm going to take it off and replace it with the Super Saiyan head. And it's done. My favorite yellow I've ever seen on a Super Saiyan action figure is this. Looks especially good on the back, where all you see is hair. I really like this yellow, because it's kind of got a shine to it. And, I don't know, I just really like it. And his eyes are green, and his skin color's shinier too, slightly. And, yeah. And let's put him in his Cell Saga armor, so you can see that. I'm probably going to have to do that Vegeta in a different review, if I have time. If I don't have time. And here he is in his Cell Saga armor. It just clips on through some clips. It can extend out this much, but it kind of falls back in. This armor extends all the way out, because it's just a little uneven. And it still rotates a bunch, and so you can still have them go like 360 up here, and 360 here, and this arm's not limited at all. So, yeah. Yeah. And let's put him in his other armor and change his head so it looks kind of real. Alright. I know you can put the Super Saiyan head on this old Namek style armor, I just don't like it. For a couple reasons. Which would invoke a very long rant, which I don't want to do on a review. Here, like this. Yeah, looks really cool. Except one thing, his arm only extends out this much on this side. Only extends that much on this side. Doesn't, and it can only go up this much. Really, that's how much it goes up. It sucks. And it goes back even more. Articulation on this with this armor blows. So I don't use it very much. However, it looks really cool, so now I'll give it props for. And it's very detailed, like on the back, you got even, that is the detail on the back. It's really nice looking, just not very good for posing. And, yeah, and I'll show you what he looks like with his Super Saiyan head, so, real quick, hold on. Let me find it. I kind of just dropped it somewhere. Alright, found it. Yeah, here. Weird, in my opinion, but hey, some people like it. There you go. I have time to do my other Vegeta, so, and I'll show you how you change hands on that one. He also came with a box, but this is what I did with him. I changed his arms for normal arms, just skin arms, instead of the blue jumpsuit arms. And I really like this, because it kind of gives his Majin appearance. Just the only problem, these arms are kind of loose at this elbow, so it doesn't, it has the same articulation, but it's more buff, more muscular, I guess, and yeah. I'm going to change his hands real quick. Here, let's look at him. And I'm going to give him a little Big Bang Attack hand, which is the right hand. Let me give him the Big Bang Attack pose. And yes, he was a Super Saiyan when he did Big Bang Attack, so let me get that head on too. Yeah. Sorry I have to take the figure off the screen so much. Big Bang Attack. Or as he says it, Big Bang Attack! Yeah, terrible impression, I know. So, there you go. Now let's do a final flash. Him charging up the final flash. Him releasing the final flash. Yes. It's nice, and that retains the same articulation. Now, first review in a while, so maybe not the best review, but let me know how I did. And I'm gonna let you guys go, so see you around in my next reviews.